identify with yourself. Identify with what you know you can do. Stop letting people that already got money, you don't know what they did to get it. You don't know what corners they cut. You don't know who they cheated. You don't know who they robbed. You don't know who they lied to. But when they get it, they come with all of these suggestions that's damn near astronomical for you to overcome and achieve. They make you feel bad about going to sleep. They make you feel bad about getting up. Like, do I sleep or do I get up? Like, what do I do? So to get away from all that confusion, like I got a line in my book that says, I don't do what men do. I drop the N and I just do me.
We got Shabazz the OG. All right, started in music as a high school rapper and radio intern. Quickly moving into promotions, booking, and project management. Though he thought his career was gonna start in entertainment, he found his true purpose in giving back. All right, through social media, Shabazz shared his life experiences and wisdom, reaching people who need his message. He spoke to over 15 facilities and has been featured in numerous interviews. All right, Shabazz aims to continuously motivate, encourage, and educate while still instilling confidence and accountability in everybody he meet. All right, we just was chopping it up to the side, and we said we got to hold all this to when we get up here on this stage, all right? So I want y'all to give a warm round of applause for Shabazz D.O.G. Let's get it.
What's good, OG?
What's up? What's up? What's up, man?
Hey, this is going to be a special one right now. So this is what I want everybody to do. I want everybody to come to the
How y'all doing?
Come get a seat.
Make sure that
Action-packed with information right now. We want to see all the beautiful places, all the beautiful faces. Come and sit down and come hang out with us, all right?
Yes, sir.
You got anything before we get started?
No, how's everybody doing? A lot of pretty faces. How is everybody doing? Oh, okay, talk to me. We're here to talk, baby. Let's talk.
Talk to me.
Yeah, talk to me.
We're going to be action-packed right now. We're going to be having real conversations with the OG, all right? So we're going to get straight into it. My first question is, how can you establish clear boundaries between my work and my personal life to ensure I have time for both?
Ask yourself which one gonna pay them bills. You know, personal life is important, obviously, because you know, that's your personal time. That's the time that you have to yourself. That's the time that you know, whatever plans and ambitions you come up with. Most of the time that's when you cultivate them, right? But then, as you transition into between that and working, you know, obviously working takes precedence. Because again, like I just stated, you have to pay your bills, and that's where you have to be the most committed. You have to be most committed in the workplace or whatever. If it's an independent career, if you're in corporate America and you work, you know, for a company or corporation, you have to always be prepared to perform, you know, at your highest level. So what you do in your personal life obviously can affect, you know, positively or negatively what you do in your professional life.
And for us, on a sense, we talk about it all the time. Like, you know, if you're not organized personally, you're not going to be organized in business. If you're not organized in your business, you're probably not organized personally. So it literally starts because a lot of us, when we're doing our business, we are our business. Some of us don't have employees. So we do every little thing. And so we have to develop who we are in the personal world, which is going to develop what we do in the business world, and vice versa. When we develop ourselves in the business world, we develop ourselves personally too, because like the input of a great business is the output. The output of a great business is the input of a great entrepreneur, and like your business is based off of you personally and work-wise. So everything that you do personally and work-wise affects each other.
Yeah, especially when you're the worker and the boss. Like when you're the worker and the boss, you have to know how to put those two roles in perspective, and you have to know how to turn off the personal, you know, when it's time to turn on the professional, and then you got to turn off the professional when it's time to be personal, because you don't want your friends feeling like a drill sergeant. You know what I'm saying? Talking to a drill.
We do that all the time.
Marlon do that a lot.
Yeah, because he can't turn it off.
He can't turn it off.
Yeah, you got to be conscious about it. You got to be cognizant of it.
Hey, this is a real story that just happened. So I was telling my daughter, I was like, I'm gonna be having to work while, you know, at this event or whatnot. I got some videos I need to like review. And she said, well, you need to get somebody else to review those videos. I said, and you're right. But
Yeah.
right now, I'm in that position. So
Yeah, I mean,
gotta do it.
yeah, that's how it go, man. Like I said, it's when you him and him, when you the boss and the worker, it's like you got to know how to spread yourself, evenly, not too thick and not too thin.
And speaking on that, not spreading yourself too thin. I have another question. How can a young man or woman prevent burnout when maintaining fulfilling their personal life?
So it's this thing, right? I've heard Steve Harvey say this years ago, and then I heard him say it again, and I never agreed with it. He was saying something about not sleeping for 8 hours. When you get up at 9 o'clock on the West Coast, it's already noon on the East Coast. You already behind and blah, 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 blah. Listen, I tell people, do not subscribe to that, man. Go to bed. Go get you some sleep, I'm telling you. Because people have this mentality of, I can sleep when I die, all these, cool, catchy phrases they got, right? But like, if you really understand the importance of rest, water, light exercising, walking, rest heals. Like if you're sick and you get rest, rest will heal you. So I implore people, man, I encourage people heavily, man, don't fall into these people who already done got rich. See, when they get rich, that's when they start telling you to do all of these astronomical things, because so they make you believe, if you do this, then you're gonna have, nah, I'm gonna burn out. You already rich, because I know you went to sleep, because you told us you used to sleep in your car. So I know you was getting some rest somewhere. I don't know how many hours that you was going to sleep. So you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I tell people, man, go to sleep, get you some rest, because self-preservation is the first law of nature, right? If you burn out, then what's left?
Brand owners that's ready to acquire their first 100 customers and make over $1,000 every single month, this is for you. We have created our Activat Vision University. We have been working on this for the last 4 months. And inside of this university, it has every system that we have created and are currently using to continuously scale our brand, WRLDINVSN, right now. Yes, you're gonna get the Facebook ads. Yes, you're gonna get the email and text message marketing play. But ultimately, I want you to join our network of brand owners for only $7 for 7 days. Now, at the end of these 7 days, let me go ahead on and break the news to you. We will not charge your card like other most subscription-based programs. All right, we will allow you to experience and enjoy these 7 days without having you thinking on the 8th day, oh, I'm about to get charged. No, this is not that. We want to see if you are a good fit for the network, and we also want to see if we are a good fit for you to help you scale and help you grow to, like I say, acquiring your first 100 customers and making over $1,000 every single month. Click the link somewhere on the screen, get access for only $7. Every brand owner, every clothing brand, we can help you scale. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to take care of the temple first. Like they tell you on the airplane, if these oxygen masks drop down, put it on you first. I don't care if you got kids, your wife, your mama. You got to make sure you good first, because without you, if you the captain of the ship, without you, don't nothing move. Everything gonna sink.
That's big time.
So can you stop interrupting me, Marlon, when I'm getting my sleep, though? I need sleep.
Man, you gotta be at the office at 6. So you need to sleep at 9 p.m. That's what it seems
Oh, he don't go to bed on time.
2 a.m. That's what it seems like to me.
See, that's the disclaimer. I didn't say what time to go to. Like, you gotta go to sleep at a decent hour, because if the man wants you at work at 6, you talking about you went to sleep at 3:30. Now, that ain't gonna work. You gotta go to bed at a decent hour.
All right, that gets me to my next question. All right, how can someone overcome feeling guilty or anxiety about taking time off from work to focus on their personal life and family?
I just said it. If you burn out, nothing is going to move. You can't burn out. You can't burn out. You can't feel, and we all know ourselves. Like I tell people all the time, if you go and look in the mirror and have a conversation with yourself, if you'll lie to you, you got a problem. So ask yourself, am I applying myself effectively? Ask yourself, are you doing the necessary do's and don'ts? Because only you know when you're reaching your limit. Only you know if you're starting to feel burnt out. Only you know if you're not giving full effort. Other people can notice it, but nobody knows like you. So the first order of business is be true to yourself. If you know you burning out, slow down. But if you know you're not really applying yourself like you're supposed to, then step your game up and do what you know you're supposed to do. But the first thing is always identify with yourself. Identify with what you know you can do. Stop letting people that already got money, you don't know what they did to get it. You don't know what corners they cut. You don't know who they cheated. You don't know who they robbed. You don't know who they lied to. But when they get it, they come with all of these suggestions that's damn near astronomical for you to overcome and achieve. They make you feel bad about going to sleep. They make you feel bad about getting up. Like, do I sleep or do I get up? Like, what do I do? So to get away from all that confusion, like I got a line in my book that says, I don't do what men do. I drop the N and I just do me.
All right,
That's a bar.
Write that down.
Yeah, if y'all want a fact check, you can buy my book, Flip Your Life. You'll see it right there.
Go get that book from me, Jack.
Everybody give a round of applause to Jack. We just added him to our team for content.
Yeah, Jack.
Alright, my next question is, talking about the importance of self-care for men and women when busy with entrepreneurship lifestyles.
Appearance is everything. You know what I mean? Even if you ain't got money, it don't mean you gotta look like you ain't got none. You know, we wasn't raised rich, but my mother kept us clean and neat and matching. And you know, it didn't have to be name brand. It didn't have to be, you know, high end. But appearance is everything. Hygiene, especially your smell, the breath, the clothes, the underarms, like the underarms, especially, you know. No, the breath. Sorry, the breath. The breath and the underarms running neck and neck, sort of. So, like, you know, it's extremely important because it's like when people see you, like people, successful people, or people that want to be successful, they look at other successful people, and then they look at what they have and what they drive and what they wear. You know, that's why a lot of people try to. It's the difference between trying to look in the part, looking presentable, making yourself look like you are in a certain space. It's the difference between that and fronting. Like when you fronting, you just want to look good. You want to hop out somebody else's car, and it's just for the purpose of somebody seeing you. But if you want somebody to take you, if you dress in a certain way and you pulling up a certain way, like if you going to an event and you get yourself an Uber black truck, you want your look to complement where you're going, and that's the precedence that you want to set for yourself, right? So people like winners. People like people who look like they're winning. But it all comes with a temperament and an attitude and a collective. It's all something that's put together. It's not like I'm just doing it to be seen. It got to have a purpose behind it. But your appearance is everything, because that's the first thing people gonna see before you say anything. They're gonna see you before they hear your words.
That's big. Hey, I'm getting a lot of rap snacks chips cracking. And we're gonna get some good chips. Shout out to rap snacks for sure. But my card is done with the questions, but I got a personal question. Just like, I know that you are very connected with, you know, TMT and the Money Team.
Right.
Like, how did that connection actually come about, and like, what do you actually do with that?
Back to the question you just asked, appearance and how you carry and conduct yourself. So, you know, about 7 years ago, I was on, I've been on my social media platforms consistently since 2016, and like 2017. My friend, rest in peace, Kichi reached out to me. She was Floyd's assistant. And she just texted me one day out of the blue, inviting me to his 40th birthday party. And told me, you know, he had been following the platform and he liked what I was doing. I had a few videos that I did that resonated with him personally. And then one video particularly resonated with him. And he was like, yo, I want to meet him. And he was showing her the video, and she told him, I know him. And he asked her, did you know him personally? He said, yeah, I can call him. I know Shabazz. And, you know, I flew out to LA for his 40th, and we've been friends ever since. And the coolest thing about it is, like, you know, people see it's two individuals. It's Floyd, and then there's Money May. People hate Money May because they don't know Floyd, right? Money May is who made all that money. Floyd Mayweather is the one who take care of his family. Floyd Mayweather is the one who loves black people. Floyd Mayweather is the ones who give black people money to start up black businesses. This is the stuff that they don't talk about, the stuff that people don't know. And you know, and I don't go above and beyond to try to sell it to nobody because he doesn't. You know, I know for me, the coolest thing was when he told me, like, I believe in what you're doing. I support you, and you can utilize my TMT brand, you know, at your discretion. You know, whatever you do, whatever you want to do with those 3 letters, do it. So me and my team, we started the TMT Digital Network, you know, which is a subscription-based platform where everybody and anybody rather that has valuable content can bring it to the network. It could be a cooking show, it could be a dance show, it could be a podcast, but that's what we're in the middle of constructing right now, the TMT Digital Network, and I did that with Floyd's blessing.
Yeah, you got anything to add to that?
Really, so I was checking out your content on your social media,
Right.
and I see you react to a lot of different other content out there. I would say, like, with social media, like, what's the message are you putting out now and wanting to put out for the people that is following you? And what's some of the content that you seen stick for yourself?
What was the last part of your question?
Just what's some of the content that's really sticking, you know, for your social media, for
So
you specifically?
what happened is it got to a point where everybody want to know my opinion. So I don't even really get to be on my feed that much because everybody sends me videos to my DM. Plus I answer every DM. So if you DM me, I'm gonna DM you back. Like, I'm not one of those. So like, I literally answer every DM that I get. So when people send me this material, it's always something that's either popular, that's trending, or something that people want my opinion on. Because I like making people think. Because what happens is you see headlines, right? People will give you a headline and then you just react. By the time you read it, you realize the story in the headline don't even match.
Yep.
So I tell people, pay attention. It take about 30 seconds to go straight to Google and see if this story is something that's coming from a reliable source before you start talking about it. Most people don't do that. I do. And I just tell people, I encourage you, like, pay attention. The hype is in the headlines, but the truth is in the fine print. So you got to do some reading. So what I do is I just give my perspective because I want people to think and I want people to be accountable. And then at the same time, I want people to look at some of these stories and see if it resonates with your own life. And if it does, I already gave you the game in this post for how you should handle it if you find yourself in that position. And it works.